Kevin Doyle, thanks for taking the time. Went on the road for the first real game of the year. You've played some exhibitions against a number 10 team in the country. Wow, your team held up pretty good, losing only 1-0.
Yeah, they played their hearts out. Our kids they're being groomed to be warfighters, and it certainly shows in the way that they play and the passion they play with and the way they defend. I'm really proud of the guys.
Will in the net, really impressive, 8 saves, and I mean this isn't some team that you went out just to play. This is one of the top teams in the country.
Yeah, we schedule that way for a reason. We want to make sure that we test ourselves against the very best in the country and see how we do. Our kids are tough, and they play with a chip on their shoulder, and they want to play the best in the country. And if they lose, they lose, but they're going to go down swinging every single game we play.
What did you see from his play in the net?
Oh, he was fantastic. He's a bit unorthodox, right? In terms of pure, I'm a goalkeeper by trade, right? So in terms of pure goalkeeping technique, he doesn't do everything right, but man, does he keep the ball out of the back of the net. He's a wonderful goalkeeper, a special young man. He's going to have a really bright future here as a player with us, and then once he's out in the Air Force, he's going to kill it.
To the untrained eye, that's probably the thing we focus on. We see him. To your eyes, what did you see that you really liked and maybe that you need to work on for this coming week?
He's brave. He has fantastic hands. He has this ability to deal with crosses into the box that is really, really uncommon. He's a pretty complete package.
How about the rest of the team?
We brought 22 players, and we used 21 of them in the game. The only one who didn't get in was the second goalkeeper, and unfortunately, that's the way that it goes typically with the goalkeepers. Everybody else we brought played, and they played for a reason, because they're good enough and they're ready. And we have 35 players on our roster, and there's 35 players on our team that I would not hesitate to put into a game, and they all know that.
For sure. Everyone looking at the schedule now knows Thursday is Army. But we can't really forget Washington is Sunday. Let's talk about Army. I'm sure the guys are geared up for this one.
It's hard not to. The inter-academy games are just different. They hit you different, literally and figuratively. I think last year when we played them, there were 40-some fouls in a game. A typical game, maybe a lot is 20, right? And so more than doubled fouls. It's just emotional. And one team, one fight in the big world, but there's not a ton of love between the academies when we're on the fields of friendly strife.
How do you prepare a team for that, especially a young team like this who hasn't really been in the fray, so to speak?
You don't have to. The older guys will tell them about it. They talk about it all the time here at the academy about the other service academies, and it's posted everywhere. Beat Army and sing Navy. It's no big mystery what the game's going to be like.
As an interim head coach, really, you're the guy overseeing it all now. Is there anything that you'll change or do differently as you go into an inter-service game?
I don't think so. We're going to approach every game and every team the same way. There may be slight tactical adjustments here and there based on our opponent's personnel or the shape they're going to play or whatever. But we're approaching every game as though we're there to win, and we're going to give every team we play, like I said, everything we have.
Here's an odd question for you: could this be a tougher game than you placed against the number 10 team in the country?
Different kind of tough. Yeah. I think that SMU had the ball most of the time. We defended a lot and countered okay, got a couple of chances. I think that with Army, I think that the distribution of the possession will be a lot closer. We'll have more chances in general. That we'll have more of the ball than we did in the last game, but so will they. And so it'll be a different kind of game, but no less heart or battle or preparation or anything. We're going to go at it like we're there to win, expect to win.
And the final question I have for you, because there's 2 games on the weekend for the first time this year, how do you prepare for that? And you have this emotional, huge game on Thursday, and you got to turn around and play a good Washington team on Sunday.
One day at a time. They're very good. Washington 2 years ago played for a national championship. They just beat Oregon State last night, who was in the Final Four last year. They played Denver on Thursday, who's just come off of 2 top 20 wins this past weekend on the road. They'll be battle tested and ready to go, and they're an exceptional team. And we'll get through Army first, and then change our focus and do everything we can to prepare for the Sunday game.
All right, Coach Doyle, thanks for the time. Good luck against Army and Washington this weekend.
Thank you so much.